figures released from the Department of Health.
Oh, never mind all that rubbish. We've got some important information today. Come on, you've got some news to tell us, Andrea. Tell us the news.
Okay! You know it's going to be a good show when you've got glitter in your teeth. Oh, there's some in my hair.
Tell us all about it.
Where did it happen?
Oh, brilliant. Do you know, it actually happened... Oh, look, confetti.
I don't think you should be able to speak without having showers.
Right, I want this now for the next however long. It actually happened last week, but we didn't say anything because we hadn't told the kids. And obviously the kids needed to know before anybody else. So we waited. My kids were away on holiday. So we waited till they got back and Nick's kids were there. And we basically told them around the breakfast table.
Proposal.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How did it happen?
Where were you and Nick when this happened?
Right, settle down. This is going to take time. Right, you know, we went on this little driving holiday. We found we had this little window of kid-free time. So we thought, right, well, we'll get on the Eurostar, we'll head over to France. And I've got a little soft-top car that it's new, so I'd be desperate to drive in the sunshine. We got to France, literally windscreen wipers like that. The whole time, it rained solidly the whole time. I was a tiny bit menopausal, shall we say?
Know that feeling, love.
A little bit ratty. I was a bit ratty and a bit grumpy, and Nick was a saint throughout it all. And then we got to Paris. And we've been together 3 and a bit years now. When we first met, Linda, you've got a bit in
That's all right, love, that's all right. Covers the grey.
When we first met, you know that padlock bridge in Paris?
Yeah.
Well, I'd made up this jokey padlock when we first got together and put it on the thing. We thought, oh, let's go back and see the padlock. They've taken them all off.
Oh,
They've taken all the padlocks off and it's just a glass balustrade.
That made you even more bad-tempered?
And I was like, and the padlock isn't even there. It's all gone wrong and it's raining. So anyway, he's giving me a hug and I'm thinking that female thing of, well, he better do something really nice now, just to make up, like the weather and padlocks are all his fault.
I know, poor Nick.
Because I'm a little bit menopausal. And he went, come on, we'll reclaim, it's our bridge, it's still our bridge, let's reclaim it. Come on, let's take a selfie. And it's like, all right. So he got the phone out and he went like this. And then he held this ring up and he went, will you marry me? Click. Oh. And the picture is of me going, no, that was after. The actual picture is me going, huh?
I've seen it, it's not pretty.
It's not pretty. It's not pretty. I'm literally, what? So it took about 5 minutes of, really? Really? You asking me? Really? Is this because there was no clue? We'd kind of mentioned it, but there was not on the cards at all. It was completely out of nowhere.
A few weeks ago you were saying absolutely not. But then, I know you've talked about this before, obviously you had your hysterectomy, but then you had kind of quite a serious medical issue, didn't you? And it sort of put everything into perspective.
Yeah. Basically, when I had the hysterectomy, when they opened me up, as it were, they test what they take out, and they found that I had this disease called vasculitis, which it's not cancer, but it's not great. And what it can do is it basically affects your blood vessels, and it can starve your oxygens, your organs of oxygen. So it was quite a serious thing, and I didn't tell anybody. Nick knew, obviously. So basically, I've had the past few months of test after test after test, and then I finally got the all clear. And that was why I'd bought the car with the soft top. So I thought, all right, I'm not hanging about. This kind of shows you why are you waiting for some perfect moment. I can't afford it, but I'm buying a sports car. And I think that had been in his head, thinking, why am I waiting for this perfect time?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So we'd do it, seize the day, and he did.
How you told Linda?
Oh, this is
This is lovely. Me, baggy mouth, how you told me, I don't know.
Funny. We got back and we, like I said, we didn't tell anybody. So we told the kids, and then I don't remember if it was the day after or a few days later.
You sent me a text saying you were at ITV. I've just finished Loose Women, so I thought, oh, she's texting me to see if I'm there. We'll have lunch together. So I rang her back, and she said,
no, it was to check she'd left the building because she's called Baggy Mouth, and I didn't want to tell it
I
was.
would have told everyone.
And so I said, are you... And you went, no, I'm at home. So I said, I've got news. And she went, oh, are you having a baby?
Oh, my God, she didn't have a womb.
So how do you... I mean, very quickly, how did the kids react? Because that's obviously really interesting.
It was so brilliant because... I mean, one of the things I've spoken about before was we're happy as we are and things are great, but the kids really wanted this to happen. And so we waited till all together. We were sat around the breakfast table, we were in the kitchen, and we were waiting for everyone to talk about their holiday and all that. And then they said, so what did you get up to on holiday? And Nick went, and he pulled the ring out of his pocket because I wasn't wearing it. And he went, well, this happened. There was screaming! And the youngest two are running around going, we're sisters! And it was just lovely.